Mahiwagang salamin, ano bang dapat gawin, bakit serbisyo ay nabibitin? Salamin-salamin sa dingding, nasaan na ang funding? Salamin-salamin sa dingding, pwede mo bang sabihin? Salamin-salamin sa dingding, nasaan na ang funding? Salamin-salamin, kailan ba tayo papansinin? Pangalawa, Mr. Speaker, no, dahil hindi sapat na kinaltasan patungong 733 million ang proposed budget ng OVP. Mataas pa rin po ito given the poor performance of the OVP. The people even want to further slash the OVP budget to its bare minimum.
Naku naman! Raoul Manuel, tinawag na poor performance raw umano si Vice President Sara Duterte. Budget ng OVP na ayon pa kay Raoul Manuel, mataas pa rin kahit tinapyasan na. Pero bago ang lahat, maaari kayong mag-subscribe para maging updated sa mga issue at bagong mga balita. Hindi pa rin nga tumitigil itong si Raoul Manuel sa panghihila sa Vice Presidente pababa. Tinawag pa nga niya itong poor performance o pangit kung magtrabaho ang Vice Presidente. Dagdag pa ni Raoul Manuel, dapat pa ngang magpasalamat ang Vice Presidente dahil kahit tinapyasan ang budget para dito, ay binigyan pa rin ito ng budget. Na ayon pa sa kanya, ay malaki pa rin ito kesa wala nang ititira. Narito ang buong detalye.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Una dun sa tatlong dahilan natin, we vote no because I don't think that forcing the approval of House Bill 10800 today is in order. Mr. Speaker, this letter certifying House Bill 10800 is urgent, cites as basis, and I quote, the uninterrupted operation of critical government functions, end of quote. Mr. Speaker, hindi naman titigil ang paggana ng gobyerno at hindi titigil ang mundo kung di natin aaprubahan ngayong araw ang House version ng 2025 National Budget. Hindi nagmamadali ang Senado sa pagpasa ng kanilang version, bakit tayo nagmamadali? Pangalawa, Mr. Speaker, no, dahil hindi sapat na kinaltasan patungong 733 million ang proposed budget ng OVP. Mataas pa rin po ito given the poor performance of the OVP. The people even want to further slash the OVP budget to its bare minimum. Third, Mr. Speaker, no, dahil lagi nating naririnig na kulang ang pera para sa edukasyon at SUCs, para sa kalusugang pisikal at pangkaisipan, at para sa pagharap sa mga kalamidad at iba pang epekto ng pagbabago ng klima. Pero, Mr. Speaker, may pera naman pala na napapalitaw para sa unprogrammed appropriations na bagong tipo ng presidential pork. May pera para sa paghahanda para gamitin ang Pilipinas bilang extension ng Estados Unidos para sa girian nito sa China. Sayang ang pondo para sa OP, Confidential and Intelligence Funds, at para sa AFP, NSC at NICA kung hinahayaan lang din naman nila ang US na i-exploit para sa pansarili nitong imperialist interest ang lehitimong pagtutol natin sa pag-apak ng China sa ating karapatan sa West Philippine Sea. Pondo ng bayan ang ginamit para tiktikan at hulihin o di kaya ay i-abduct at i-torture ang mga kababayang nagsusulong ng libre edukasyon, abot kamay na serbisyo, disenteng trabaho at kasarinlan ng bayan. For example, in this year's budget deliberations, we confirmed that the sitting president approved the release of intelligence funds that the AFP Intelligence Service used to abduct 2 activists in Cebu last year. Pondo ng bayan din ang ginamit para sampahan ng gawa-gawang kaso at hulihin si Rowena Dasig, kapwa kabataan, anak bayan Southern Tagalog Secretary General na huminto sa pag-aaral dahil sa pahirap na hybrid learning program. After her release in August 22, last month, nawawala hanggang ngayon si Rowena Dasig. Kung kakaltasan ng budget ng OVP dahil sa pag-abuso sa confidential and intelligence funds, hindi maayos na paggasta ng pondo, overlap of functions at mabagal na paghatid ng serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan, ganun dapat din sa NTF-ELCAC at sa OP with its whole-of-nation approach for politicized services and whole-of-nation approach for state fascism. Hindi pwedeng hayaan na may CIF pa rin sa 2025 na gagamitin for OP-approved targeting of dissidents by PNP and OP-approved abductions by AFP. To conclude, Mr. Speaker, manalamin po tayo. Kaugnay po niyan, pasintabi sa P-pop group na Bini at sa kanilang kanta na pinamagatang Salamin Salamin. Ipaparaphrase ko ang lyrics and it goes this way. Ayoko umasa sa paniniwalang may pag-asa nga ba na ang taong bayan ay mapagbigyan. Mahiwagang salamin, kailan na ba aaminin, kanyang tunay na layunin. Mahiwagang salamin, ano bang dapat gawin, bakit serbisyo ay nabibitin. Salamin-salamin sa dingding, nasaan na ang funding? Salamin-salamin sa dingding, pwede mo bang sabihin? Salamin-salamin sa dingding, nasaan na ang funding? Salamin-salamin, kailan ba tayo papansinin? Salamat, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I now move that we recognize the Senior Deputy Minority Leader, the Honorable Paul Ruiz Daza of Northern Samar.
The Honorable Paul Daza is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand before you today filled with immense gratitude. Despite the arduous journey, the heated debates, and the occasional acrimony, and believe me, there's quite a few, we have achieved a monumental feat. Together, we have passed a national budget, maybe not perfect, but maybe good enough that will shape the future of our nation. This budget, the product of countless hours of deliberation, represents a testament to the power of dialogue and the commitment that we all share to the well-being of our people. To each and every one of you, I extend my heartfelt thanks, especially to Speaker Romualdez, Majority Leader Dalipe, Minority Leader Libanan, Chair Ko, and the many vice chairs, especially the members of the Rules Committee and members of the minority who stayed here till 10, 11 p.m., 3 a.m. this past few days. As they say, all is well that ends well. It was not smooth, but that's the beauty of legislation. A working Congress reflective of various minds, insights, and inputs, but at the end, we all have a common goal, a better Philippines. So again, thank you to all of you, and congratulations to the 19th Congress.
Thank you very much. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, a working Congress would have its kinks, agreements, and disagreements. We thank the minority, especially our good colleague here, including the Honorable Lee, for their perseverance, and the majority for their hard work, and especially the Committee on Appropriations for their diligence, hard work, and sleepless nights. Yung konting tinik kanina ay tiyak na magbubunga ng rosas. Rosas na mahalimuyak patungo sa mas pinaigting na samahan puno ng pagmamahalan. With this, Mr. Speaker, I move that we immediately transmit to the Senate House Bill 10800.
There is a motion to transmit House Bill number 10800, approved on third reading today, to the Senate. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Move to suspend, Mr. Speaker.
Session suspended.
Session resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we are in receipt of a certificate of proclamation issued by the Commission on Elections proclaiming Akbayan Citizens Action Party as winner in the party list elections on May 9, 2022 and to entitle its nominee, Percival V. Sedanya, to sit as its representative in the House of Representatives of the Congress of the Philippines. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to the aforementioned certificate of proclamation, I move to allow Percival B. Sedanya, representative of Akbayan Citizens Action Party, to take his oath in open session.
Is there any objection to the motion? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to call the representative of Akbayan Citizens Action Party to take the oath of office before this body. May I request all members of the House of Representatives and all our guests in the galleries to please rise and witness the oath-taking of our new member. Please raise your right hand and recite your oath before me. I state your name.
I, Percival Villar Sendanya
Of
Quezon City,
having been elected as representative Akbayan Citizens Action Party, Akbayan Party List,
having been elected as representative of Akbayan Citizens Action Party, Akbayan Party List,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will well and faithfully discharge,
that I will well and faithfully discharge,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and all others
and all others
I may hereafter hold
I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines,
under the Republic of the Philippines,
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines,
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws,
that I will obey the laws,
legal orders,
legal orders,
and decrees
and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
and that I impose this obligation
and that I impose this obligation
upon myself voluntarily,
upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you very much.
Congress.
Meron pa. Nandito no motion. Mr. Speaker, in order to allow our members to meet and extend their greetings to the Honorable Percival B. Sendanya from Akbayan Citizens Action Party, I move to suspend our session for a few minutes.
Session suspended.
Our dear colleagues, members of the
Session
House
resumed.
of Representatives, our dear colleagues, the Honorable Speaker, Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez, will address the body. Yeah! Yeah!
Thank you. Esteemed Deputy Speakers, Honorable Majority Leader, Minority Leader, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today we adjourn the session in high spirits. We have demonstrated once again our legislative efficiency with a succession of significant laws. The House of the People, composed of dedicated public servants, has demonstrated their tireless efforts to strengthen the Philippine economy, broaden the range of public service, and reinforce the nation's trust in our governance. Muli nating pinatunayan na ang malaking kapulungan na ito ay institusyon ng aksyon at pagbabago. Sa bawat batas na ipinasa natin, hindi lamang mga salita ang binitawan natin. Ipinakita natin ang konkretong solusyon para sa pangangailangan ng bawat Pilipino. I congratulate you all, not only for your tremendous understanding of the country's development goals and priorities, but most importantly, for translating these goals and priorities to deliver tangible and beneficial changes to our constituents. We matched our words with actions, and we shall persist in our endeavors to attain significant progress. I am proud to emphasize the impressive performance of the House of Representatives to safeguard our nation's interests. You have consistently displayed enthusiasm, fairness, and thorough scrutiny of the budget, which led to the prompt approval of the 2025 General Appropriations Bill on third and final reading. Nagawa natin ang trabaho para busisiin ang 2025 national budget. Natapos natin ito sa takdang oras. Kahit abutin ng umaga, hindi tayo tumigil para masiguro ang nagawa natin ang ating tungkulin. With the eventual approval of the nation's 2025 budget not far behind, the national government is more than ready to finance and implement its future initiatives and flagship projects. We remain true to our objective to pursue an agenda for prosperity and enable every Filipino to directly experience and equitably share in the gains brought by our collective and solid efforts. Since the opening of the 19th Congress, we had persistently advanced and maintained the energy to prove our commitment towards empowering our citizens. Our utmost priority has always been the formulation of vital pieces of legislation aimed at poverty alleviation, agricultural productivity, food security, income growth, human capital development, and increased employment opportunities. Out of the 64 total number of priority measures outlined in the Common Legislative Agenda for the 19th Congress, 60 have been approved and only 4 remain under deliberation with their respective committees. To break down these numbers 20 have been signed into laws, including the latest Magna Carta of Filipino seafarers. 4 are for the President's consideration, well actually for his signature tomorrow, namely the Anti-Agriculture Economic Sabotage Act, the Value-Added Tax on Digital Transactions, Academic Recovery and Accessible Learning, the ARAL Program Act, and Philippine Self-Reliant Defense Posture Program Act. 5 have been ratified by the Bicameral Conference Committee, namely the Philippine Maritime Zones Act, the Archipelagic Sea Lanes Act, Create More, Enterprise-Based Education, and the Training Program Act, and the Agricultural Clarification Act, and 1 is now pending with the Bicameral Conference Committee, namely the Blue Economy Act, and 30 have been approved on third reading. As for the 28 LEDAC priority measures for passage, by the end of the 19th Congress, I reported to His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. this morning in the LEDAC's full council meeting that your House of the People have approved 26 out of the 28 priority measures targeted for approval by the end of the 3rd regular session. And we will aim for a 100% completion by end of December 2024, or 6 months ahead of its intended target. Sa madaling salita, natapos natin ang lahat ng trabaho na napakasunduan kasama ng palasyo ang Senado bago matapos ang taon kasalukuyan. Dahil sa ipinakita ninyong kasipagan at dedikasyon sa trabaho, ipinaabot ko po ang taos-pusong pasalamat sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat.